Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. We got a big episode for you today. This weekend we are going to finish the railing on the roof and install 10 more solar panels.
We have got to fix the framing on our master bedroom window, get that window in and get all the window stuff complete.
And then we're going to make a poop smoothie in a concrete mixer. So stay tuned, watch all the way through. There's going to be lots of good stuff. Maybe some of those Easter eggs that everybody knows and loves. And make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on. We've been having some issues with YouTube not showing our content to people. Basically, our subscribers are the only people who get to see our videos. So please do make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are turned on, or you might miss some of the cool stuff we're doing out here. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so we need to bring this down 1 5/8 inches, right?
Yes.
If you're ever using a skill saw, this guard can get in the way, especially on stuff like that where you're at a weird angle. That handle is there to pull the guard back.
Okay.
But it's very important safety-wise to only do that when you have to. And when you do it, something I do to stay as safe as possible, it's just barely the edge of your finger on it, so that if the saw jumps, you let it go.
Yeah.
So for the other rebels, rogues, mavericks out there who use screws for their framing, you've probably had this happen to you. You go to unscrew something because, you know, people like us who have no clue what we're doing and therefore use screws for our framing, also make other mistakes, including having to unscrew stuff and change it, like we're doing right now. And you go to unscrew it, and the screw is stripped out in your top board. And you're like, well, what do I do? Break it off? There's actually a little trick you can do. I use on my Leatherman, where the bolt that holds it together makes a good spot to put the tip of the screw. Park it right there. You're going to use that to apply force to the screw. To help it push out, push it through the stripped part and make it want to come out.
Also for me, there's something I think I like about using the screws. You know, obviously I'm new to doing like construction type stuff. And so I feel like there's something to be said for, you know, when you're using the hammer and nails or like a nail gun, there's got to be like some precision and some accuracy. So when I've been learning how to, you know, drive these screws correctly, you know, doing them like in the blocking and stuff like that, you know, it's been helpful for me, because then if I put it in the wrong place or screw it in the wrong angle or whatever, it's super easy for me to pull that out and start again. It doesn't do any damage to the wood. It doesn't set us back or anything. And then, you know, I don't obviously have to go and tell Steve that I need help or anything like that. I can just kind of work with it a little better. So to me, the screws are pretty beginner friendly. We would love to talk a little bit more about like this process, why we chose to do Offgrid, why we thought it was important to do Offgrid together, kind of like some of the pros and cons and the fun and the discomfort of doing this kind of thing with your partner and with someone like me who's a novice to it. So, you know, be on the lookout. Especially this week, you know, we're really looking into doing a second channel where we can kind of just talk and go over some of those things, so stay tuned.
Just wanted to pop in real quick and say that after the fact, we decided to split out the biodigester part of the video and make it its own separate video. Just because, you know, we're mixing up a bunch of poop in a concrete mixer and not everybody wants to see that. So if you go look at our other videos, you'll find that one if you want to watch it. And if you don't, I understand. As we're getting ready to eat our lunch, I'd like to let you know that the poop smoothie phase 1 is complete.
The mixing of the poop?
Yes. experience. Well, the mixing of the first load of...
Is that shit on the side of it right there?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that right yet. I don't get good. Is it stinky?
Yeah.
Do you need a grime wipe or you got one from inside?
I'm good.
Can you guys believe, like, we have not been doing these videos that long? It just feels so crazy that, like, this is where we're at now with it. From going to this property looking like everything over there to what it looks like now, and then to have the house be like so ahead. And yeah, like, we see things all the time that are like, you know, improvements or things that we need to fix or whatever, but that's been a really cool experience. All right, guys, it is Sunday evening. We're about to wrap it up, put our stuff away, head on back home for the regular work week. But it was today was pretty productive. It was definitely less still and stifling. How was your day? It was a traumatic day for you, I feel like.
It was hot and it was very poopy. If you watched through the whole video, you saw that I made the poop smoothie for the biodigester today. I actually have a tremendous amount of cow poop on me. Today is a record for cow poop on my body. I grew up in the country. I had a lot of cow poop on me when I was a kid, mostly on my boots, but today it's kind of everywhere. Pretty sure there's a little in my beard. I got some in my eye, if you saw that. Never had cow poop in my eye. Today is the day that I have definitely never had so much poop on me since that one time I moonlighted as a cameraman for 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Stop
That didn't happen. I tried. They didn't accept
But
it.
it could have. He's probably been to a party like that, though. But yeah, we got the biodigester in pretty good shape. We got some good footage of it, so hopefully you guys find that entertaining. Worked on some more framing stuff around the windows. Still need to get that last master window in. But, you know, we definitely wanted to get the biodigester, and, you know, we didn't want to waste all of that good poop experience, so we wanted to make sure that was done.
That's one of those things that you absolutely want to do right the first time, if for no other reason, just because you never want to have to do that again. We mixed up 55 gallons of cow shit in a concrete mixer and dumped it in 5-gallon buckets and then dumped it down a funnel into the biodigester. And
by we, it was really just him. I scooped a little bit of patty into the concrete mixer towards the end.
Not a fun experience, but a necessary experience. And, you know, that's part of the whole off-grid thing. A lot of times you just have to do stuff that's hot, nasty, gross, hurts, whatever. But you got to do what you got to do, you know. So many people nowadays are addicted to being comfortable, and it's been my thing for my entire adult life to become comfortable being uncomfortable. So, you know, a few injuries here and there, and a whole lot of cow poop splatter, and we have progress to show for it. We have a hopefully functional biogas digester. We'll see next week when we get out here. We're actually going to, I haven't told you this yet, but we're gonna actually see if it'll light. The beauty of biogas is it's not like violently combustible. So if you watch, there's a channel called Gridlessness. Really cool channel, cool folks. Definitely check them out. They built one, and they actually took the hose coming off of their pickle jar and just lit it with a cigarette lighter, and it made kind of a neato, cool little blue torch. But yeah, so we got that done. Hopefully completely done forever. And Britt got the framing finished around the windows. We didn't hang those last 2 windows because we just ran out of time. It's like 6 o'clock on Sunday evening right now, and we got a 2-hour drive home. Please do make sure that you subscribe to our channel. It helps us out a whole lot. And let us know in the comments what you think about the stuff we did. In our next video, we're going to be installing the toilet in a bathroom with no walls to tie it into the biogas digester, and so we don't have to keep running to the gas station 5 miles away every time Britt has to poop, which is like 4 times a day. We're definitely going to tie in the barrel that goes between the toilet and the biogas digester. We're going to set the toilet and tie it in, which I know it's early for that, but it allows us to have a place to go to the bathroom. And we're going to finish all of that stuff up, get the biogas digester completely functional. And who knows what else we'll get into. And don't forget to check us out on Patreon. We filmed some good stuff for Patreon this weekend. We upload almost every day on Patreon. The uncensored stuff, the outtakes, behind the scenes stuff, Britt getting dressed every morning when we're out here.
It's just a good time. It's a really good time, and it's a good way to kind of get to know us and see some behind the scenes. It's only $9.99 a month. It's just 1 tier, all access. And then, of course, if you want to see us on our other social media platforms, or you want to reach out to us on our other social media platforms, you can always contact. Steve has some information in the channel bio, as well as the description boxes, along with my website. My website will link you to all my social medias as well.
The panels. Motherfucker. Okay. I was just like, maybe I can get through it. Maybe I can go.
I mean, I made a poop smoothie last weekend in our poop bucket.
I think I still smell it just a little.
No, you don't.
And definitely sexy.
You messed one up. Don't look at me like that. I'll murder you.
We're not talking about me right now. God damn it.
This is Wednesday when you're... Whoa. Smack me.
Talk shit again, bitch.
What the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap!